Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This is MademB Narik Reviews. I'm Narik, of course, and MademB.
Hello. I'm off camera right now.
Hey, we built it up. But anyways, guys, we want to sit here and actually talk about a movie we just saw called The Resort. Now, The Resort is a 2016 zombie horror film, and it's about these...
Hold up. I'm sorry, Narik. It said it's a 2015.
I don't know. It's.
But it said 2016 on there.
Yeah.
Though, so.
Yeah. So it don't matter. It's a movie that was made in the last 2 years. So what is it about?
British zombie horror.
And it's about this island for zombie hunters.
Zombies.
Where they it's like
it's an island full of zombies where people come and shoot them like a
safari. Yeah. And just general impressions. What do you make of the movie?
Too fast.
Way too fast.
It was way too fast. Like everything was like, get it. And it wasn't even like an excited get it. It was like, get it.
Yeah, as far as the story goes, as I said, the story is actually pretty interesting. And, I read up one of the reviews, they said it was like Jurassic Park, which is what I said, so it's with zombies. And, as she said, the movie the story is just way too fast paced. When things jump off, they just like jump off.
But, okay, I don't know why I'm saying it, but I would rather be in Jurassic Park than in a little zombie thing because of what happened in the movie. It was like, but Jurassic Park build it up,
There was build up in that movie, and this movie it's just everything just jumps out too fast.
Happened at one time. It's like whoosh.
Yeah. So in terms of the plot, as we said, the plot is actually a pretty interesting plot. These people go to this island to shoot zombies.
After they win a war against.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Like this big, that was this big war, like a big apocalyptic type war between humans and zombies.
Yeah.
The humans managed to gain control of it and contain the zombies.
The leftover ones.
Yeah, on this island, and then they use that island as a resort to, so people can go there and just hunt zombies. Great premise. And they showed so many, and it was really good detail they did with the resort. So I give them kudos for that.
So you would think it would be like, how do you say it?
Like it was possible. It made sense. Like they trained you, they fed you, they had different areas and everything. So it was actually a pretty good story. But the story does get too predictable. It was like stuff happened. We knew who was gonna die. We called the one girl Sadie. Yeah. She was an activist, and of course they showed it. And then she didn't know about everything. It was just predictable out the rear, and pretty much figured out everybody was gonna die. But
what she did, it shouldn't have caused all of that at the same time.
Yeah, and this is where the script comes in. Where the script is horrible. I'm just gonna say there are just so many instances just convenience. Where it didn't really make sense. Okay, this is a spoiler. These things are spoilers, so we can go ahead and talk about it. Sadie is part of this zombie activist group, or whatever.
Live two, something
like that. Life 2, something like that. Yeah, and she breaks into the place, and to the resort, get with some security codes, download some files, while at the same time uploading a virus. The virus is what brings down the security system of the whole resort. Where I said where the convenience part comes in is it literally took down everything at the exact same time.
The whole resort, security systems, computers,
lights, water, every freaking thing went down. And it's like there was like no build up. It wasn't like the security breach here, and the security breach here, and the lights might be messing up over here. It's like everything literally just dropped all at the same time. Things that shouldn't have been part of the security system in the first place dropped out. Like I told you about the zombies that was like...
They were shackled.
Yeah, they were shackled. The shackles came off. I was like, why? They should have came off.
They didn't seem like they were electronic or hooked into the mainframe or whatever it was. It didn't seem like it.
It would have made more sense if they actually like welded it to the to those metal frames, so that way they couldn't get out. Like, so like that. And then we were pointing out, a lot of the characters died in the most convenient way. It's like, it didn't make no sense. What was the Nevins? How did he? Nevins died. Well, what was the Alfie? He died in the. I guess he died.
In the attack and one of the attacks.
I can understand him dying. Plus, I didn't like him anyway. Nevins died where a zombie just came out of nowhere and bit him, despite all these other characters being there.
Okay, but you said like at first, there was they said there were fences around the island, but they only showed it's like the one fence that was close to the resort. I didn't see or hear about the other ones opening up. Since he said there were fences all over the island, and then all of a sudden, this big group just came and attacked them at their camp.
Yeah, it's like, where did they all come from? Why were they attracted over there? Like, it felt like I was watching a reenactment of Left 4 Dead. You remember I showed you Left 4 Dead when all the zombies just attacked out of nowhere for no reason? That's what it was like. What happened?
Always in big groups, just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was like nothing's attracting them. And I can understand. I mean, I guess zombies or whatever don't follow the code. I could definitely understand different types of zombies. I'm all for that. But this movie didn't explain nothing about them.
No.
They
kept going back to this one zombie.
And they kind of made it seem like they were smart.
Right.
Because when the zombies initially attacked, these things were like coordinated attacks. Like, it wasn't like, okay, the zombies got out and then they were just like roaming around and stuff. Like, they knew where to hit.
Right.
Like, they was going through the building just wiping folks out. And I'm like,
I don't see how it were that many zombies at the resort anyway.
Yeah, it's like all the zombies, you're right. And with all the security, all the guests, all the staff.
So, which means they didn't have enough security, which was stupid for the island that big.
But it didn't seem like that when they first showed the island. It seemed like everything was straight. Like, they had everything down pat. So, like I said, again, when it came to the character deaths, Sadie, how did she die? A zombie was hanging, tried to bite the one dude, and she got bit, and then Lord knows what happened to her.
It seemed like she blew up.
Yeah, the zombie, she stayed back. I'm not lying. And when the zombies ran to her, when they got to her, all you see is like explosion of blood.
I thought she was going to turn right before they approached her, but they didn't give her time.
And all the zombies ran. I was like, it didn't even look like we was watching a zombie movie. I mean, like a traditional zombie movie. It looked like 28 Days Later. That's how fast.
I'm talking about they were getting it.
And, but I will admit, there was some pretty interesting twists in this. There was a really good, interesting twist in the story.
About the refugees?
About the refugees and how the zombies... Because I kept trying to figure out where they was getting the zombies. I'm like, maybe they kept finding collections of them and putting them on the island. But, spoiler... well, I'm not going to spoil that part or whatever. Well, screw it. There was thousands of people who were refugees from the zombie human wars. They all displaced and stuff. So they was on one island. But then, they have this separate island not too far away that was a zombie island. And what it turns out was they were turning the refugees into zombies to keep the population of the zombies on that island.
To keep bringing in money.
Yeah. So, and then what's so stupid was when they did a little newscast, they said the woman was bringing in racketing millions of dollars. I'm like, you're not racketing millions of dollars. I was like, there was 250 people on the island, supposedly. And
honestly, I think at least 100 of them should have been security, and then the people when nobody left. The zombies, attack. When nobody left, did nobody go to their room or hide or nothing.
There was no SWAT teams. There was nothing. And they automatically, when everything jumped off, they automatically went to blow everything up on the island. I was like,
Exactly. But it was isolated, so why?
I mean, they actually got to why they blew the island up, which we did bring up early in the film when we was watching it, but we didn't think they actually go through with it. But they did go through with it at the end. But I'm like, this movie had a pretty interesting premise, but and almost all. And what do you think about the characters?
Oh my! Why you asking me that?
The only it seemed like the only relevant character in the whole movie was Archer.
He was okay. When everything popped off, he was calm. Okay, you said, what do you call that kind of shooting?
Yeah, he was doing the precision burst fire. Yeah, what was I can't remember his specific weapon, but it was like a sniper rifle.
Yeah, everybody was like running around just shooting and crazy. He stayed in one spot, calm, shoot, and stuff like that. He knew, okay, follow me. I guess he was like, follow me if you want to live. Whatever. But, he was calm and stuff like that. The other people...
I mean, the other people you kind of understand because they weren't used to it. Like, he was in the war, so he was used to it. The character of Lewis was in the war, supposedly, so he was used to it. Although he didn't come nowhere close to having those like moments like that.
Right.
Like I said, Sadie was an interesting character. Cliche. She was a complete trope. Jack was one of those characters. I didn't like him at first. But then as the movie started kind of going, I started liking his character. Melanie is literally the worst character. She was useless. She was useless. I mean, when I say useless, it was like a capital U with a capital S and capitalized all of S. She is literally the most useless character.
I mean, she did absolutely nothing.
Like nothing at all. And then it's like they never went into the backstory. And that was one thing I didn't like about the film. They didn't really go into anybody's backstory. I mean, you kind of get a little bit of Melanie's a little bit.
About her dad.
That's it.
She said she watched her dad turn. He was, videotaping himself, right? Then they came in and...
they didn't show him coming in.
But they came in, bit him or whatever. I guess he turned.
But, if they bit him or whatever, they would have chewed him up.
But, didn't the camera go black? So how did they know?
No, I don't know. She turned it. I think she turned the TV off, so it's not really...
Okay. But how was going to an island full of zombies gonna help her?
And then on top of that, the movie, like, it was never resolved. Like, that storyline was never resolved. I don't think she killed the zombie.
No.
This entire movie.
Because at first it was Sadie they didn't shoot, but then she eventually had to shoot. So no, I don't think Melanie
literally was like the only person that survived that didn't kill a zombie.
Right.
She might have killed one. No,
she got out in like the worst way. Anybody else, like all that debris or whatever, and then how she got past the zombies was stupid. Because all them zombies could attack her, pull her to the fort just like they did that woman. But she rushed past them like, really?
And they kept harping on this one zombie. This one zombie. Now in the movie Land of the Dead, there was one zombie that started leading all the zombies. So he played a prominent role because every time the zombies scored a win, he was there leading them. In this one, we saw the one chick zombie that they kept bringing up, but it was like, why?
They
didn't say who she was, why she had it out for the one lady.
Unless she got mad or putting her on display.
Now, I was thinking, okay, maybe if the storyline was, like the script was better written, he could have written out as she may have been a former employee or something that she willingly infected. So that's why she kind of had it, like maybe stuck.
I could probably buy that.
But they never went to it. She was just one zombie. Couldn't get her at one point in the movie, and then on top of that, she still didn't get her.
Right, because it moved away from the scene, right, when she went in the room.
I mean, the other zombies killed the lady.
Right.
She just came in after eating her. I'm like, so you didn't win either. and of course, this movie just if you love zombie movies and want to see a good, like a decent zombie movie, I recommend this movie. I would. I mean, it's interesting, but just the just the script, like, and the cast. The cast ain't really memorable. The only character, I mean, only actor in the movie worth anything was pretty much Dougray Scott,
which was Archer,
and he played again the best role in the film. The rest of the people I didn't really. And then, like I said, it was conveniences. The way the system went down, everything went down. All of the locks and stuff unlocked, whatever. When it came to like the security, everybody like literally died. There was like no security measures to deal with the situation. When it came to the zombies seemed like they were not only smart, but they was like coordinated. They was like attacking in waves and overrunning everything. Like every moment, it was like the zombies were just like. It seemed like the zombies were hunting them, basically.
Right. Yeah. Well, like when they went in the, I guess it was
those ruins.
Not the ruins. Where that little girl was.
Yeah. All of them.
It was like spotless. The little girl came out.
And all the zombies just ran.
All the zombies came out.
Out of nowhere.
Where was that? I don't know. You didn't see no blood. You didn't see no bodies. Nothing.
All of them just came out of nowhere.
Like they was in there sitting down behind the tent. So it was time. Oh, okay.
And then we got to give it to the most BS death that they had in the movie. It didn't make any sense. Was Jack's death. The zombie just fell out of the ceiling on top of him, bit him on the neck. I was like, really? That's what they're going with this? And even one part that you mentioned, when the zombies first attacked and they was out there in the Jeep, they should have had more ammo.
Right. Everybody had one gun, and what was in their gun, that's what they used. And after the gun was gone, they had no more ammo up in the Jeep, up in their pockets. They didn't even have a little fanny pack.
Like, that didn't make any sense. But going with the positives of the movie. Interesting story. The setup and set pieces and the setup were actually pretty good.
Yeah, it cost a lot of money.
The cast was actually pretty good. Even though not really memorable, pretty good. Especially with Dougray Scott. He saves it. Also, we have the zombie makeup effects. Great. They were. But, you know, making zombies and stuff ain't like the hardest thing in the world to do. But the makeup effects were pretty good, especially with the gore that they did show. That's really about it.
Yeah, the script.
The script totally messes it up. The script just totally messes it up. Like I said, and the character, like I said, it's just the script. I would love to make this movie a 4. And then, again, like you said, they rushed everything.
Yeah.
Like, this movie was rushed. When the zombies attacked, like, the whole island was gone in 5 minutes.
Right.
When it came to, like, the story reveal, all of that opened up, like, that should have opened up later on in the movie. So, even with kind of like the whole ending climactic scene, with the Lady Wilton, how she died. Yeah. Like, all of, like, that reveal.
Okay, she survived that long during all that what was going on, and then she
just dies like that.
Right.
Yeah, so everything. And that's, if it wasn't just a script that messed this movie up, it was incredibly rushed. If this movie was probably about 2.5 hours long, I could see it, because it has enough. Because it had a great setup. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Great setup.
It was great to be so rushed.
And with everything going down on the island, it could have gradually built.
Right.
Gradually build.
Give a little more about the island.
And the characters too.
Right. It should have had a part to where all scene away from the main characters, to where they had like security going to get the refugees, bringing them back, injecting them, or something like that. We'd be like, okay, what are they doing? Or giving them shots. And be like, no, it's a shot so you won't get infected. But then it comes together. Something like that.
They rushed. They could have been a great build up. But just anyway, what would you recommend this? Because on the Netflix it said 3 out of 5. I'm willing to give it a 3 out of 5. Just barely.
Okay, barely a 3 out of 5. But that's all it's getting from me.
It's worth a watch for zombie fans and all that, but outside of that,
if you looking for like a good time,
it's entertaining. It's stupid entertaining, to say the least. But anyways, guys, in the comment section below, let us know what you think about this movie. Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Do you agree with our points? Do you think it was just great? What else could have done better with this movie? And if you like the video, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next edition.
And I will try to be in the video next time. Bye.
Bye.